Lisboa. We arrived this morning on an early flight and I'm absolutely over the fucking moon to be here. We got a half marathon in 2 days now. Booked ourselves a nice little Airbnb that I'll give you a tour of in a bit. Tomorrow the plan is to start the carb load, so we're looking at about 700 grams to about 750, just based on my body weight of about 80 to 82 kilos. Going to be doing that for Friday and Saturday and give ourselves the best kind of chance to feel as fresh and springy as possible going into our half marathon on Sunday. Going to start the apartment tour off in the bathroom. You've got a nice little mirror and dual sink setup going on, and then you kind of go through the main corridor into kind of the main living space over here. Got a nice mirror over there, dining table, and then you've got an absolutely ideal kitchen where I can kind of cook my own food and stay on track without, you know, eating too much on screens or other crap. Then you've kind of got the main living room over here, which has got plenty of space to chill and some nice bright windows, and it is just so aesthetic to look at. Again, such a beautiful apartment, and yeah, as soon as I saw it on Airbnb, I was kind of like, oh, I'm definitely booking that. But I come up here, you've got a nice work area that I will be using on the left hand side, and then you've got the main bedroom over here with a massive bed and a nice little lamp. This has kind of been the trip of the year that I've been looking forward to, so I'm absolutely over the moon to be here, to be honest, and yeah, really looking forward to competing in the next 2 days. Good morning, it is day 2 of Lisbon. Today the carb load has officially started, getting about 700 grams of carbohydrates in me today and tomorrow. So I had a nice little big bowl of porridge this morning. We're just heading to the Expo now. I'm going to walk into central Lisbon to pick up my bib and just kind of see what it's all about. I'm quite excited, as I've never really been to a proper Expo before. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Look at the absolute state of them. I tell you what, one of the things that I miss the most for Lisbon is just the food. Like, oh my god, them pancakes were phenomenal. Like, I remember coming back and I was like, fuck's sake, I'm not gonna have honest greens for like another few months at least. I am absolutely stuffed after that meal, after my porridge, toast and then pancakes, and it's only 10:30 in the morning, but it's good to get the carbs in earlier rather than trying to get like 400 grams of carbs in later on. Just arrived at the convention centre. I'm gonna go check it out and pick up our bib, so looking forward to it. That's the Sport Expo wrapped up. Got our bib. Got a pretty sick number actually. Got like 811, but it was super busy. A lot of people there, so I'm glad I went today and not yesterday. It's pretty mad that I'm going to be running across that behind me on Sunday, but yeah, really looking forward to it, mate. It's going to be a good fucking day. As you can see, we've got our little rucksack on. Got a nice little t-shirt and some like arm sleeve thingies, and just like, you know, the normal kind of running stuff, normal sponsors, you know, cooling gel, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just a good thing to do, and it go to the Expo and see what it's all about, see, kind of just build towards that race excitement even more. And now I'm absolutely buzzing, but I'm gonna head back into central Lisbon now, get a taxi. Taxis are super cheap on a side note, but gonna go get some more carbs in me. I'm not even halfway there yet today, so and I'm already feeling the effects of the carb load, feeling super tired, but it's got to be done. Got ourselves a nice little pizza. So as you saw, just polished up a little pizza that bumps our carbs up nicely by about 120 grams. So we're sitting on about 400 so far today. One thing with the carb load is that during the carb load, during the process, you feel like you're eating so much food. I felt like I've been an absolute pig. But what you got to remember is it is necessary in order to get the maximum amount of performance out of you. I've done carb loading every time I've had like a high rocks or a half marathon, and it's always worked. Your legs feel super fresh, super springy if you do it properly, so it's 100% worth doing. And when you run your kind of time that you're aiming for, or you achieve your goal, then it's all worth it, isn't it? So that's what it's all about. Just gonna quickly go through what we picked up from the Expo. Got some nice little arm sleeves and like a snood kind of thing. Picked up some fuel from the Expo, some Morton caffeine. I've never tried the caffeine version. I've only had just the normal gel 100. Then we got some normal kind of gel 100s that I brought with me, and then a nice little kind of oat bar that I've tested a few times in training. Got our bib, of course, love the number. Always kind of makes it feel more real when you get the bib, and got the like race t-shirt, which is pretty cool. Overall, the Expo was solid. You know, you got everything you need there: running sunglasses, shoes, you know, kind of everything you would expect. I feel like the running Expo just makes you even more excited for the race, and that's exactly the effect it kind of intends to have on you. Just got some Honest Greens takeaway. Quick and easy, really. Quick debrief on day one of carb loading. Got about 650 grams of carbs in me today. Thought I kind of got off to a good start this morning, but then I just lost kind of my appetite this afternoon. But tomorrow we're going to be aiming for a little bit more than that, I think. It's not a bad number, it's about 7.8 grams of carbs per kilo of body weight, so it is in the ideal range. But I'd like to kind of get closer to 700 tomorrow. Overall, it was a good day. Sets us up nicely for tomorrow, which is the final carb load, obviously, before we race on Sunday. So yeah, looking forward to that. Good morning. Just out in Lisbon. The weather is beautiful today. Nice blue sky. Nice mild temperature as well, actually. Just on our way to Honest Greens to get them pancakes again, just because they're such a good carb source and they're so easily kind of to just eat and digest. I'm not gonna lie, it was a struggle getting that porridge down me this morning, but it's necessary. So just gonna get the metro now and head into central Lisbon. You like the look of it? So I've just polished off them pancakes again at Honest Greens. Had them yesterday, had them again today. Always banging. Just they fucking taste so good. And the coffee in Honest Greens is also phenomenal. Like, I've literally never had a bad coffee there. Literally, I finished one food and then the next thing I'm thinking about is just eating more food. It's just non-stop eating food. Bloody hell, I need me sunglasses today. Like, the sun's come out, everyone's in their shorts and t-shirts. I've just walked past this geezer selling sunglasses. Sun's out, he's out here hustling. Could probably do with buying a pair off him, to be completely honest, but got some back at the apartment. Gonna be running across that tomorrow. Pretty surreal if you ask me. Look at the state of that. Just went for a quick takeaway pizza. I've opted to stay in even though it's a sunny day and all I want to do is go and walk in the sun, but don't want to tire the legs out and create unnecessary fatigue.
Deep into it, we'll take it. Yeah. So what, I call it the Frankenstein protocol.
The plan of action tonight is to go and meet my dad, and then we're going to go and grab some food at Honest Greens. I'm just going to go for a market plate with some protein, some carbs, and bias it towards having a little bit more carbohydrates. But for the most part, the carb loading is done. I've had about 550 to 580 grams of carbohydrates today. So hopefully if I have an Honest Greens and then potentially a pastry, that should round off the day pretty well. And we should be all set to go tomorrow. Race nerves have started to kick in just a little bit. I think it's only natural because if you truly care about something and you've poured a lot of effort, a lot of training and just a lot of weeks into this one moment, this one thing, then of course you're going to be nervous. It's like a natural response. And if anything, it's actually a good thing because it makes you produce more adrenaline. Basically, the effort will feel easier than it would do in training. So yeah, absolutely buzzing. All comes down to tomorrow. All we got to do now is execute it. Just pinned our race bib on. Looks pretty neat if you ask me. But yeah, this is the race t-shirt tomorrow. These are the weapons of choice for tomorrow. The Puma DV8 Nitro Elite 3s. I tend to wear them in Hyroxes, but they'll definitely do us the job for our 21K tomorrow morning. Tonight we went and got Honest Greens. I didn't film anything. I just got some chicken, potatoes and some double bread, literally very carb biased, just topping up the last of my glycogen stores if they're not already topped up. Ends us nicely on probably about 700 grams of carbs. So yeah, very happy with that. Now all there is to do is to just get the business done. But I'm feeling super confident. The last thing that I need to do now is to just go to sleep and just try and get as much sleep as I possibly can. So I'll see you in the morning. Okay, good morning. It is 20 past 6. Woke up about 20 minutes ago, and now I'm just getting my electrolytes, breakfast ready, kind of my last thing sorted really, making sure I'm all kind of prepped. Feeling good, slept well, got an 84% recovery on Whoop, and about 7.5 hours of sleep, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. Couldn't really get to sleep to start with, because I wasn't tired. When you don't actually do anything, I don't get that tired. So yeah, then we'll be leaving the apartment at about 7 to get the metro and then the train there. Got overnight oats with some honey and then just some Pure Sport electrolytes. Got the full race fit on now. Nice little fit. Just gonna go and head to the metro now. Yeah, all ready to go. So let's fucking get it. I'll see you after the race. You good?
You okay?
That is Lisbon half marathon wrapped up. Got our little medal here. Did it on my watch in 1 hour 33 something, 1 hour 33 20 seconds or something like that. So massive PB. It's over a 20-minute PB, and I am fucking over the moon with it, if I'm being completely honest. I was aiming for sub 140 and felt good. That's an average of 4:25 per kilometre, which is massive, to be honest. I'm fucking over the moon. I can't stop smiling, to be fair, but yeah, absolutely buzzing. I'm gonna feel this tomorrow, let me tell you that. I can already feel it. I've been hobbling about the gaff trying to find my dad. This is the aftermath. I was gonna go and get a pastel de nata, but the queue is absolutely humongous. Gonna go and get the train back into central Lisbon and get some well-earned food. There is literally no phone signal, so I can't check my splits, can't check my Strava, so I don't actually know anything apart from my official time. I don't even know my chip time, to be completely honest. So I'm looking forward to diving into my stats, because I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to them. Absolutely ideal. What have you got? Spicy feta bowl. Just going to do a quick little breakdown of my splits. Basically, Strava says, my watch says I did the half marathon in 1 hour 33 and 6 seconds, and my chip time was 1 hour 33 seconds. So obviously a little bit of a discrepancy there, but that is to be expected. I PB'd my 5k, 10k, 15k and my half marathon, and that was just primarily due to the fact that I had not done a time trial in any of them, and those PBs were literally from ages ago. So it's literally just a massive improvement. Basically, I've kept my ego in check and not been like, oh, I fancy a 5k time trial, I fancy a 10k time trial. No, I've just got my head down, done my zone 2 work, and then it's all come to fruition today. Essentially, I negative split the entire half marathon, so I ran kind of the second half quicker than the first half. Average pace 4:25. I kind of sped up between kilometers 17 and 21. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it was easy at all. That was a solid effort. I mean, I was in a dark place after kilometer 16. I was in a very dark space, but pain is only temporary. I know that sounds so like cringe and whatever, but it is true. You know, pain is temporary. If you're hurting, it's only temporary. So you just got to get through it. And if you want it badly enough, then you are able to do that. Kilometers 1 to 10, I was pretty chill, you know, just settling into the pace. Lisbon's quite downhill for a couple of kilometers in the first half, and I took advantage of them and sped up, ran quicker splits. And yeah, as I said, between, you know, towards the end of the race, I was in a dark space, and my heart rate was literally fucking sky high the entire race. I was looking at it and I was like, flipping heck, I don't know how I'm going to hang on here, but we did, and we got the fruits of our labour today. I'm absolutely over the moon. The amount of training that's gone into this is ridiculous. Just the amount of fucking shit runs when it's cold, wet, windy, when I don't want to do it, when I've just been at work for 8 hours, you know, you still get the work done, and it just shows that all the hard work you put in, it just fucking pays off. if you do it properly, it does just pay off. And if you want something badly enough, you can fucking do it. So set them ambitious goals, and you can be so surprised at what you can produce on race day. Also, anyone that's done a hard effort, whether that's in high rocks, running, whatever it may be, my appetite is non-existent. I do not have any appetite at all. I just don't want to eat any food, not even like a cheesecake. Normally I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'll eat the whole thing, but I do not have any appetite. I struggled to get that meal down on the screens. I was just, your nervous system's so lit up that the last thing it needs, well, I know it needs food, but your hunger hormones just are all fucked up. So yeah, I'm not hungry at all, but we're gonna go out and get a little pizza in a little bit because I need to get some food in me. Otherwise I'll be in a serious calorie deficit. But yeah, that's just a random thought that I had. I'm sure everyone else experiences the same thing.